Hello, hello. Welcome back to the podcast. It's your girl, Kamie Crawford. And today we have Raven Ross, fitness instructor and founder of Pilates Body Raven and star of Love is Blind, season 3.
Not a star.
You are a star.
Thank you.
Welcome to the pod.
Thank you. I've been wanting to be on your pod for so long. I love you. I'm like a
I
fan
love you
from
back.
afar. I'm
That's
like,
how I
she's
feel.
so cool.
No,
Stop.
that's how I feel. And you know I'm a Love is Blind fan.
Oh my gosh. We all
I've
are.
watched every season except for this one. I don't know what it is. It's taken me 5,000 business days to
I
get
think
through
we
the
know
pods.
what it might have been.
That everybody's ugly?
Oh no. Well, I was
Oh.
gonna say it was just
Oh.
period. No, I wasn't gonna say
That I'm not gonna lie, that's what makes it hard for me. I'm like, where are the cute people?
For me, and to be honest, I haven't watched in a few seasons just because now I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But when there's just like fewer people of color, like to me, it's just a little bit less
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
And there's nothing that they can do about it because people complained about that on my season too. Like, there's
Yeah.
not enough people of color. And I was like,
Yeah. But they did. I mean, I feel like last season they gave us the all black season and they were
and
like,
then they were like, absolutely not.
that's
never
it.
again.
They're like, that's it. We're going back. But I watch a lot of reality TV. Do you watch a lot of reality TV?
I go back and forth. I put it on the background, but like,
Yeah.
I'm a very OG Bravo girl, and a lot of people are surprised by that. But like, that was the founding fathers for me.
Yeah.
And I mean, and even before that, like, I was very much like MTV.
Yes.
Yeah. You know,
I was a big I Love New York, Flavor of Love, Tila Tequila, Shot at Love,
Tequila,
Rock of Love.
excuse me, Pumpkin,
Yes.
all of them. I mean, we
Yes.
could keep going back and back and back. So I've been an OG reality TV person for a long time.
Yeah.
And so now, like, it just is different to watch.
Yes.
You know, it's just,
Yeah.
I don't
When
know.
you've been on it and when you work in reality
Yeah.
TV, it is difficult to watch because
Yeah.
like even for me, when I
Yeah.
watch like the Kardashians, which I haven't watched in ages, but
I
like
know, and it used to be so good.
it used to be so good. I'm sorry. I can't do it anymore.
can't
I
do it
know what the
anymore
fuck is going
either.
on in y'all's lives
I just
already.
go on Instagram.
I can see it. It's all there. I've got it in black and white. But when I used to watch it and I would see them like in the car and they'd be like, oh, I'm really craving froyo. Like, and they would be like, oh, there's a spot right there. Let's just go pull over. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't just pull over. First of all, the car had to be rigged with
Yep.
all of these GoPros. That takes a long time.
Yes.
Then you get in the car. Then we got to check for the lighting, make sure everything sounds good. Okay, great. Now we're on the way. Now we're taking this drive that the entire crew
Yep.
of like 3 other cars is behind this Range Rover,
Yep.
following you to this froyo place that you just picked out.
That you're
It
just
did
walking
not
into.
just you're not just walking in. This place had to be pre-vetted. They had to sign paperwork, scouted locations. Everything had to be, but I don't like to give that away for all the people because like I know people like to watch, you know, and like just like, but it's just not. Reality TV is not always real.
Of course. And I think that's why I still love OG reality TV because there were no rules back then.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yes.
there were just no rules.
Yeah.
Even going back to like I'm restarting Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like even then
Bye
there's
wig.
just
Bye wig.
I'm
Close your
sorry.
legs to
Nene
married
Leakes
men.
is literally my spirit animal.
Yes.
I would do anything for her.
She's incredible.
And she's literally.
Yeah.
So I'm rewatching that, but it's just not the same. Even now on Netflix, like what did I watch the other day? Like selling one of the
them
sellings.
selling somewhere.
And like, yeah, selling something.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah. I mean it's just predictable now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta keep watching the old ones. It's
I
so
know.
good.
But do you feel like, because there's so many longtime fans of the show and you were on a season that was actually very good. Like, do you feel like when people run into you, they're expecting a certain version of you or a certain like personality from you?
I think I've had a unique experience. That's actually a great question. Since day one, like I've always led with just like being me
Yeah.
and being myself. And so it's been very easy for me to be consistent, for me to have people attracted to what I'm doing because I'm not like trying to be a persona, I guess. And that's really how I came into like being a creator and everything. So when people come up to me, it always feels like really authentic. And a lot of times they're like, oh my gosh, like I tried your workout, or oh my gosh, like I saw you post about blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it just feels like more of like a community and less like I saw you on Love is Blind, you know?
Yes.
It's people who are like, oh my gosh, I follow you. And to me, that's what matters. And that's like what makes me want to keep going.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think, I mean, obviously you were working out in them pods, girl. I'm like, she was not going to miss out on her gains for nothing, for nobody's TV.
When someone posted that clip the other day and tagged me, and I watched it through, I was like, oh my God. She was diabolical.
But you had a goal.
This girl was insane.
Summer
I love
waits
her.
for no one.
I absolutely love this girl. Like, I don't care. It's so funny because like I would not be that way anymore. And then like after I was done the workout and he like finished his story, I was like, oh, that wasn't even that bad.
Yeah. No, but you know,
ma'am.
Well,
yeah.
What's your sign?
Aries. It explains a lot.
I love that. When's your birthday?
April 12th.
Oh, you're a true. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love Aries.
And you're a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio.
I love Scorpios. A lot of my girl best friends have always been Scorpios. So
I love an Aries.
I love y'all.
My mom's an Aries. My sister's an Aries. My man's an Aries.
Oh
my manager's an Aries. She's also one of my close friends. I feel like Aries are the only people who can tell me what to do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
They're the only people who I'll let tell me what to do.
I love it. Your man's an Aries.
Mm-hmm.
I really have never met a man Aries before. What are they
He's
like?
my first one, actually. Okay. And since being with him, obviously now when I tell people my man's an Aries, girls, everybody has a reaction. Yeah. They're like, ugh. But I'm like, but we're both, I don't know if you know anything about the signs and the astrologies of it all, but we're both Mars ruled signs. Okay. That's probably why a lot of your friends are Scorpios, because we have a similar kind of just like view on life and just like shit that does bother us or won't bother us. We have a similar fuse.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Yeah.
So don't try it, you know? But we have like we look out for the people that we love in the same energy, you know?
I completely agree with that.
So honestly, he's amazing, but he's also mine. So, you know, I'm biased.
You gotta love your baby.
Yes. And I know you're in a relationship.
Oh, yes, I am. My man's actually an Aquarius.
Wow.
Yeah, which is also crazy because like you just said, my other two girl best friends are Aquarius. And my manager is Aquarius. So it's and we're really close. So it's kind of crazy. So many Aquarius in my life. I love them too. My
manager, who's an Aries, her man is an Aquarius.
Wow. Yeah. I love Aquarius. I feel like they're so thoughtful and like very inquisitive, you know? And like wise. Like they really think through what they're doing. And like as an Aries, I'm like, that just came out. I don't even.
That's absolutely how Aries are.
And I just did it and I don't know.
Yes.
I have like zero explanation for anything, but like it works, you know? So I really respect Aquarius.
Yeah.
So
how did you guys meet?
On Instagram. He DM'd me.
I know that's right.
Period.
He slid.
I said, hey.
What did he say?
What did he say? He was like, thoughts on a date. Yeah, nothing crazy.
What were your thoughts?
I like went through his Instagram and I was like, oh, he's actually so cute. He's a baby. And then I was like, okay, like let's meet up. And we met up here in New York and we had a great date. And it's so funny because what anniversary was it for? For our first anniversary, we recreated our date.
I love that.
And it was so sweet.
I love that. Do you know I did that for an ex-boyfriend once? And he didn't appreciate it. I still think about it because I'm like, I gave you one of my best ideas.
And you took him somewhere. Like, I don't
Son
know.
Of a bitch.
You literally were thoughtful. Absolutely
like, what?
Not. He had to go. Yeah.
It was for his birthday. Ugh. Asshole. He like smoked weed before and like couldn't even appreciate. He just couldn't even appreciate the you know? Sick.
You're supposed to be high on life with me.
Hello. What other drug do you need?
Literally.
I'm coming straight to the vein.
Is your drug.
Yeah, literally.
Kesha.
Literally. Ugh, you know what? That just brought bad memories for me. Anyway, but I love that because I'm sure you had plenty slides in the DMs.
No, not really.
Really?
No. But also, and I'm sure like you can attest to this, my social media demographic is actually insane. Like when I
Mm,
pull up my like demographics, it's like 90,
92% women?
no, like 98% women.
Yeah.
Like there is like maybe 2 men on my
Yeah.
page, like
Yes.
if that. So
Yes.
literally my nothing about anything I'm doing on the internet is for men. Like
Yeah.
why would a man be there? So
Why would a man be here?
No, actually I really hate it. I'm like,
Yeah.
please get off my page. Why would a man be here?
Yes.
So I was not surprised at all that I to this day don't get a lot of DMs, nothing. It's
Wow.
because there's no men on my page.
I mean, I say this like I'm shocked, but nobody slides in my DMs either. My man is always like, I know that there's some like athlete. I'm like, they literally don't.
I'm like, it's like a guy in India. Like,
Yes.
like
It's always a guy in
has
India.
an Hermes factory.
It's always an Hermes factory. Why do I have 5,000 messages
No,
like that?
literally
Or
an
like, we
Hermes
could help you
factory.
grow your page. Your engagement is dangerously low. I'm like, how the
It's
fuck do
always
you know?
dangerously low. Dangerous.
I literally, okay, something needs
Yes.
to be done about that.
Yeah.
Because that is my entire life experience.
That's all the DMs that I get. So
Oh my God. No, you're so right. But that's beautiful. And you guys have been together for 3 years?
for 2.
Wow. I feel like you share, but you don't like
Yeah.
overly share,
Yeah.
which I think is the key to life.
I noticed the same about you.
I don't share nothing.
You haven't shared his face,
Nope.
nothing, and I love that.
Yeah. Nose down.
Yeah, I really
Sometimes they'll get a nose bridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
What made you go that? Not me being
Yes, yes.
but like what made you make that decision? Because for us, it's also like an important thing in our relationship. We don't really do a lot of that either.
Yeah.
So I'd like to know your kind of idea behind it.
I had a few different reasons. I felt like after my last long-term relationship, I was posting all the time. Like I posted him all the time. People found themselves being very invested in our relationship,
Okay.
which I'm sure you can relate to.
Mhm.
Like people think that they know your relationship
Mhm.
because they see it online or on TV or whatever. And then when we broke up, I was getting all these messages from girls being like, you guys gave me so much hope. I'm so heartbroken. Like, I can't believe this is over. I feel like love doesn't exist. And I'm like,
What? Calm
I'm sorry. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. This is not the relationship that you wanted to emulate. Like, I promise
Yeah.
you, yes, there were good points, but like, this was not the relationship that I should have been in, let alone a relationship that you should be wanting. Period. So there was that. Then there was also the aspect of just like posting for who? Like, who am I
Mhm.
posting this for?
Mhm.
Because if I'm posting this picture when we're in the middle of an argument or things are not going well,
Yeah.
am I posting it just for like the validation of social media? Like,
Mhm.
see, my relationship actually is good because look at this cute picture that we took.
Yeah.
Or like, if I didn't post him for Valentine's Day or National Boyfriend Day, people are like, are you guys still together because you didn't post it?
Yeah.
My relationship exists beyond social media. It
Mhm.
will exist beyond social media. If social media is gone in 30 years, me and my man are still going to be together.
Exactly.
So I don't have to worry about what user 577356 thinks about
With
me
no
not
profile
posting.
picture.
Yeah, with no profile picture. Thinks about my relationship not being plastered all over social media. So it was like a multitude of things. It was just like, I don't want to give off this false perception, even
Mhm.
though like my relationship now is the healthiest, most loving relationship I've ever been in my life.
That's amazing.
But that's why it should be protected even more so.
I
That's my
completely
view.
agree. I completely agree with everything you said. And I think especially as people who are trying to make content and talk about things, it's organic to bring those things up, but it's so easy to kind of fall into like a relationship hole.
Yes.
Like where all you're doing is relationship content, everything is we, blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
And just, having a demographic of women following you, like naturally, a lot of times women like that. They want to see that.
Yes.
They want to
It
like,
gets great engagement, by the way.
it gets great engagement.
Every time I post a sliver of his earlobe,
It really
100,000
does.
likes. I'm like, where are you bitches on my other days?
No, literally.
What about
I'll
my
post a story
earlobes?
and it's like 100,000 views. My story views never are that good. And it just goes to show, really. And I could see how being a creator, that's like enticing. Like,
Mhm.
oh, I am going to post my relationship more. But yeah, taking the high road is really the long game.
Yeah.
And it definitely is harder, but I think it is so worth it.
I agree.
If you can do that.
Yeah. Especially for you, because like you're running this full business. You're working out all the time and posting your workouts and inspiring people in different ways. Like your relationship, not that it should be like the least interesting thing about you, but like I feel like where you are in your career right now, this is what you want to be promoting. Like this is what you want to be showcasing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I think I've been, and he's even really supported me and just being really thoughtful, even like how I talk about Love is Blind, because it's so easy to fall on that train too, like to start making content when the new season comes out. Oh, yada, yada. Because that's going to get engagement. People are talking about it and nothing's wrong with that. But it's like, I'm trying to do something different. And I had an amazing experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But you got to talk about what you're about.
Yeah.
And that is not the only thing that I'm about.
Yes.
Just like with the relationship, it's so easy to make everything, partner workout. Oh, doing this with my man. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm literally trying to provide studio quality workouts to women who need to work out from home.
Yes.
That has nothing to do with what my man ate for breakfast last Tuesday.
Yes.
Like,
exactly. Exactly.
At all.
But then if you only posted about Love is Blind and like did that, they'd be like, she's just riding the train. Like you can't win.
You can't win.
You can't win with the internet. So you might as well just do you.
No, literally.
But I love what you're doing in the fitness space and like trying to expand and like diversify the space. I saw you talking about how, you know, people will often talk about like how to do Pilates at home, but they only post like the same looking people all the time. But it's like very real in a lot of like the whole, I'm sure you've seen like the whole like New York City influencer conversation. Like everyone's so boring. I'm like, are they boring or are you just following 20 accounts of the same person?
I completely agree. That's all over my TikTok right now too. And it's funny that so many of us are like, that's actually not the case. There's so many interesting people.
Yeah.
And especially on TikTok, what you're viewing is a reflection of you, not a reflection of what the algorithm is serving you. Like,
yes.
There's a reason why those people are on your page.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the community that I've built, like that is not even a topic of conversation because these are women who are purposely trying to seek out diverse people to follow, diverse workouts, especially in the Pilates space, especially right now because Pilates is so hot. It's really like a hot word to use in your workouts. So even more people, and I'm never going to be the Pilates police to be like, you're not actually an instructor. Like, I don't care. I want people to move. Yeah. I genuinely want people to do whatever will make them feel healthier and happier. But just every workout girl is labeling her workouts as Pilates now. Yes. And as someone who's never like fit into that demographic of what we're seeing now as the Pilates girl, like that just never interested me. I'm like, I don't look like that. I don't do the things that these people do. Like for a long time, like I couldn't afford to go to a Pilates studio.
Why the fuck is Pilates so expensive?
It's so okay. It's expensive because it costs a lot of money to get certified. It costs like 10 grand. I know. And it takes like a year or more. A year is like the least amount of time. Yes, it costs like 10 grand to do a comprehensive, good program. I know. And
you just gagged me.
For real?
Yes.
Yes. It's a very now if you just do a mat certification, it might be like $1,000.
But like the reformer.
Yes, to do reformer, all the other pieces of equipment, it's like 10 grand. Takes about a year, and then just one reformer, if like you're gonna get a nice one, is like thousands of dollars. Just one.
No, I feel very classist for going to solid core. Like,
I love solid core, honestly. Like it's definitely not Pilates, and I like that they're not labeling it as that. But I like it. And like I follow the lady who started it. Like she is so like off her rocker. Like I just love her.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
I've never
I don't
seen
know.
her.
She's a badass. Like, and I just love other women. Like I think she sold it. I could be wrong, but like for like $30 million or
I feel like she could have gotten more. I feel like she's gotten 30 million out of me in the last 5 months.
Like,
thank you.
I did that last week.
Oh my God. And I feel like I talk about solid core all the time because I genuinely love it. But I don't have any sponsorships from it. But I like, in comparison to, like, I've never tried mat Pilates,
Okay.
which I want to get into
Mhm.
because I love seeing the girls do that like hot mat
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
But I don't like sweating.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what do I do?
Mhm.
But then I don't really, I've taken like regular traditional
Mhm.
Pilates, but I like the fast pace of solid core.
Mhm.
I think it's that Mars ruled Scorpio in me. It's just like I need like that like
Yeah.
incentive and like the music and
Yep.
the dark lights. Like it needs to be moody. It needs to be a vibe, you know? But I feel like everybody likes it differently.
Yeah. It's
I
so
don't know.
true.
What about you? Like what do you find from your clients? Like what kind
Mm.
of vibe are they mostly into?
Yeah. My demographic is mostly women like 25 to 40. A lot of them are moms. A lot
Mm,
of them work full time. A lot of them, like, I've got a great community here in New York, but otherwise, a lot of them, live in more suburban areas. They don't have these amazing studios that we do.
yeah.
And if they do, they're not affordable. They can't get there. The times aren't good. They don't have a babysitter.
Mm,
There's so many different things that even, you and I don't realize. We can walk down the street and like go to a studio at a random time of the day. And
yeah.
that's not the case for a lot of people. Um, so my community, I think my my biggest selling factor is like, hey, I can provide you a studio inspired workout that's going to give you the same results literally for free at home, and all you need is YouTube.
Mm,
And breaking down those barriers really is what inspired me to even start doing it.
yeah.
But I think that's what has attracted even more people to it.
Yeah. I love that. I
Thank you.
feel like for me, since COVID, like obviously everybody was doing the at-home workouts
Oh my
during
God,
COVID
yeah.
because where else were we going? But I find it difficult for me personally when I'm trying to work out at home
Mhm.
because I'm so distracted by
Mhm.
everything that's around me. I'm like, how dare I take these 30 minutes to myself to get this workout when I have 10 pounds of laundry over here, 5,000 dishes in the sink? Like, how do you break yourself from that mental block?
Mhm.
Even if it's not just like at home workouts, even if it's like going to
Mhm.
give yourself that me time at the gym, how do you break yourself from that part of it? Because it's posing very difficult for me these
It's
days.
very, very difficult. I think for me, the word is accountability. So I just have to hold myself extra accountable. That's why, like, I take classes and I sign up and I'm like, you have to be somewhere at this time, or
Mm.
else, like, what? They're going to charge me like $5 million.
Mm-hmm. And they don't give you back them credits, girl.
Never.
Trust me, I've
Roll
tried.
over. Absolutely not.
I've tried.
So that's one thing that really helps me try to eliminate that. But I think even just small things, I like to think in my head, like, you can give yourself 30 minutes out of a 24-hour day to just put something small back into you. And especially when I'm off routine, like, I'm a morning person, but like, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll like wash dishes, like, I won't work
Mm-hmm.
out. Like, I'll do it later, do it later. But it really puts you in a better mindset for like, you
It
can
does.
tangibly feel the difference.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, why am I holding myself back from that? Like, it can literally be a 20-minute little thing, the easiest little whatever, stupid stretch yoga. Like, it can be something so simple, but it puts you in such a better state for the rest of the day and
Yeah.
really prepares you. And just adding on. Maybe next week it's a 30-minute workout. Maybe after that you're going to a class or you use weights, whatever. But yeah, I hold myself accountable, and I'm like, I am going to feel so much better after this, and I'm going to feel more accomplished, and I'm going to get a lot more done,
Yeah.
you know.
And you're right. The problem is doing it.
I know. I
Sometimes
know.
it's really just like the starting of it,
Starting of it. Okay.
especially if you are starting over.
Yes.
That starting over will make you never want to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a newfound gym girly of like the past 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
like during COVID is when I really, really
Okay.
like locked in because I was feeling pressure and pain in my knees
Oh wow.
because I didn't realize that like my body was holding excess weight that like
Mm-hmm.
my knees could not sustain. And so any kind of walking was posing difficult for me. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like I was only 20 in my
Yeah.
20s at that time. I'm like, I shouldn't be feeling like this. So I got a trainer. I started working out with him and it changed my life. And like, just like the lightness and like feeling it. And then I was in the best shape. And then I met the love of my life.
It's always them. It's always them. I know. Don't even get me started.
I looked amazing. What happened?
Just drinking that man. Oh my God. It's
that
something
man
in the water.
That man water.
No, literally. I was saying that this morning. I was like, getting a boyfriend makes you a little bit uglier.
Yeah,
like,
no, literally. Have you heard about boyfriend air?
No. Yes.
If you guys don't know what this is, boyfriend air is
toxic.
Like, take a picture of yourself before you go and spend the weekend with your boyfriend.
Yes.
And then take a picture of yourself as soon as you leave his house. Guaranteed you are 50 shades uglier. Like you're uglier no matter what.
Toes all chipped up. You got 2 extra pimples that like came out of nowhere. Hair has not been brushed. Like you look unkept.
Can I tell you something? I was not with my boyfriend all week because we were both traveling. I got back with him yesterday. I woke up with 2 pimples this morning.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That boyfriend air is toxic.
Yes, it's toxic.
But it feels incredible.
I know. It's so worth it. It is so worth it. But I was going through old pictures and I was like, dang, I really did look
like I let myself
what
go.
What did you do to me?
What happened?
I guess I just need to be unhappy again.
Honestly, when I'm unhappy, I look better.
No, I know.
I'm a little crazy.
Manic. Yeah.
But I look better. I look great.
Agreed.
Oh God. It's just, it really is. Cause like then you have somebody, you're sitting on the couch, it's late. You're like, should we get donuts?
Donuts. Oh my God.
And they're like, yeah. What? Nobody's saying no to anybody. It's just like a happy, joy all the time.
I know.
And we're just like sitting on this couch, growing old and getting round.
No, literally. And then in the morning, one of us is like, dang, babe, I'm gaining some weight.
Blaming
like,
each other.
Bro, we were literally eating ice cream last night.
Yes.
Like, obviously.
Yes. This is a part of it. Anyway.
Yeah, that's our issue too.
But then I had to get back on my grind. And like that starting over was very humbling because it's like first you're like moving through HIIT workouts, like boom, boom, boom. And then you have to start over. And I'm sure like your clients have had the same things, especially like new moms, like learning to work out for a new body. Like these things are, you have to give yourself grace.
You really do. And something that I've implemented and I preach about, and I know that some people in my community have started, is like a loose way of tracking, and not in the way like count your macros. Like I literally just go into the notes tab on my phone and I'll do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll just write a little note like, okay, on Monday, maybe I didn't work out and maybe I just walked and like I didn't feel great. And then Tuesday, I'll write a note like, whatever, I did this workout. And by the time you do that, like by Thursday, you can literally see it like, oh, I felt good today. And like, I had a smoothie and went to a workout class.
Yeah.
Like when you're really measuring your progress is when you're so much more grateful for it and you're able to see it, because it's hard. You're wearing the same clothes every day.
Yes.
You feel it's hard to, you look in the mirror, you see the same thing. I do. Like it's hard to see those changes in yourself. But finding whatever way kind of track. Some people like to take a progress picture, like whatever floats your boat. I like to just write it down, but going back and looking at the progress to me is more inspiring and holds you more accountable. You're like, oh my God, wait, like,
yes,
stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah, exactly.
I am good looking.
Exactly.
No, it does make a difference. I started taking like progress pictures and videos before or after every single workout in the beginning. And like, at first it was like, oh, if I don't post it, then like, did I really work out? It was like a joke. Yeah. But looking back on those videos, I'm like, damn, like,
what if you didn't have those?
What if I didn't have them? And if I don't have all these photos and videos, then how am I going to know? So I just have a million gym selfies. No, and that's how I track myself.
That's a great, positive, loose way of tracking. And I encourage everyone to like find what it is for you. Like maybe you send a picture to your friend, like, oh, checking in, like maybe it's some kind of check-in system or whatever. But being able to measure your progress is the best way to keep going, I feel. Because then once you get some progress, like you want to keep going.
Yes. Oh my God. Those little gains.
Yeah.
You can't tell me shit when I see an ounce of ab poking through.
You can't tell me shit when my face starts to look snatched. I'm like,
the face and chest for me. I'm like, oh, okay. The décolletage. Come on, décolletage. Okay. Well, we need to help some people because they are looking for routines and they're struggling with theirs.
Mhm.
And you are the queen.
Oh my gosh, I am.
You are. I love that
love
you
a
say I
routine.
am. I love that you say that.
Talking about routines.
I love it though.
Thank you.
What is your routine? Like, what time are you waking up?
Well, I teach early on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So I know.
How early?
I teach at 6:30 a.m. So I usually wake up at 5. And now I teach from home.
My eye just twitched.
I know. But I've always been a morning person. But
my boyfriend's a morning person too.
Really?
So is my mom and so is my sister.
I love it in the morning. Just warms my soul to see that sun come up.
But what time do you go to bed?
I try to go to bed early, but boyfriend air.
What time is early?
9 o'clock.
Damn.
Really?
Girl? Shit. 12 o'clock be creeping up on me quick.
No. Oh
quick.
my gosh.
If I get in bed before 12, it's a good night.
Oh no. If my eyeballs see 12 o'clock, I'm panicking. I'm actually panicking. No.
Wow. Okay. Well, I need to restructure, obviously. But then, so you do morning workout typically, and then like morning workout for yourself or morning workout training?
So I do both. I probably sound so insane, y'all. Keep in mind, I've been doing this. I was teaching Pilates like forever.
Yeah.
So I was already teaching early in the morning. So I had to be really disciplined. I would wake up at 4:45 so I could do my own workout. So I could go open a Pilates studio at 6 a.m. to teach at 6 o'clock, to teach at 6:30. So like, keep in mind, I've been doing this forever. But I wake up at 5 and like I put on a little bit of makeup, whatever, like get myself together. I set up my studio and go over my lesson plan. But then after I teach my live class, film it, I do my own workout. I'm like, I'm already there.
Yeah.
Just stack it. Just do it.
Yeah.
And then I'll always go for a walk after. And I'll usually like get my coffee on the walk, make sure I like get some sunshine, a few laps, and then I'll start working.
Yeah.
And get on my emails. But I also avoid I don't sleep in the bed with my phone at night. That has really, that has changed my life. My therapist told me to do it.
Where do you put the phone?
In my bathroom.
So where do you do your alarm? Or you don't have an alarm?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Like you wake up with the sun?
that would be crazy. And then I hear the rooster and I just literally like, no. I hear the alarm.
Okay.
So I'll have my phone plugged in the bathroom, but I also have a hatch alarm.
I have a hatch too.
So
yeah, it
sucks because I have to get out of bed. I have to hit the hatch.
Yep.
Then the phone's going off. I have to walk in there.
Damn, yeah.
So then you're awake. You're like, okay, I'm already mad at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I need to do that actually.
Really
I've been saying that,
sleep.
but I need to actually do it. And I need to go to bed earlier so I can wake up early. Because when I do wake up early, I'm not a morning person, but when I do wake up early, you get so much done.
You do.
The whole day. You got the whole day to do whatever you want.
You do.
I'm like, how about that? And then I go to bed at midnight the next night.
Just try the phone not in the bed. It really makes a difference.
Okay. I'm going to do that. All right. Someone said that they are struggling with getting out of my cozy bed. That's the hardest part for me.
It's so warm. I know.
But if you have the phone out of the room,
you have to get up.
You have to get up.
Yeah.
And that will help.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be so pissed off. You're not even going to be able to enjoy the coziness.
You can't.
I do love my bed nice and cozy.
And that hatch my hatch right now is Michael Bolton. He's like singing something.
What?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
Oh, mine is like meditation flutes.
Oh no, you got to put it on it's like
something that's going to like.
It'll wake you up. Yeah. It's literally Michael Bolton singing in the morning. And it's like a bright pink light. And then I hit it and then I hear my phone. So there's like no way I can stay in the bed, because I will press that. This morning I pressed the snooze like a million times.
Yes. I love a snooze.
Yes.
I pressed the snooze this morning too. But I also went to bed last night at 12. Oh my gosh. And my alarm went off at 9. But yesterday I woke up earlier than that. But you know what? Fuck it.
Period.
I'm just a girl.
You are.
Someone says they're struggling creating routines when they're in their luteal phase. It's hard. It's so hard. Like when you're on your period, do you work out still?
Ugh.
This is very TMI, but yeah, I have to
No,
ask.
no, it's not. I actually on YouTube have a whole period playlist. Like
Really?
I did like a whole series, and it's crazy because like no one watched it. I did it last year and like no one watched it. And now it's like this little community. People like go back to it and they're like, I still love these videos. I'm like, oh my God, like that makes me so happy because there's not much that I want to do
Yeah.
on my period.
Yeah.
Like it's not good.
Yeah. I don't do it anything.
Taking a walk is like honestly enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I made those videos they're like 15, 20 minutes with like very like hip opening, like, you know, stuff like that. And it does make you feel better. But a girl.
The last thing I want to do when I'm on my period is open up my hips.
No.
I want them to close up.
Close.
Shut the valve.
No, literally. In sweatpants, just looking, yeah. I don't do much on my period, to be honest, and I think that's okay. You do not have to, like, it's okay a few days out of the month to take care of yourself. Like, please go eat some pasta. Like, I don't know.
Yes. No.
That's what I need.
Give yourself all the grace in the world because it just for me. But then I did do a solid core class actually the first day of my period and my last period, and I moved through it so well. Like I did probably the best I've ever done in a solid core class. I don't know if it was just like the slowness or like just like whatever it was. I was killing that shit. And I was like, wow. And I felt really great after.
Yeah. It does make you feel better. The only thing that I stay away from on my period is weights because I just feel like just weaker, you know? Like I don't have the strength to be doing all that. But something like Pilates, solid core, Legree, whatever, like some yoga. Do what you can, but
and walking sounds good. Everyone said getting up in the morning. Everybody.
Getting up in the morning. Wait, girl, get on your Zoom.
I know. You gotta wake up. we gotta wake up. Drinking enough water. How do you manage that?
I drink a freakishly large amount of water. I don't know what it is, but it's like almost a problem now. I feel like I drink too much water. I don't know anyone who drinks the amount of water that I do.
How much water are you drinking?
I don't know, like 5 Stanleys a day. I will fill up a Stanley and then be like, where did it go? It's actually scary.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes, all day.
Do you drink anything else?
Not really.
Do you drink alcohol?
No.
No. Good for you.
Okay, and it's not even, I used to drink it's really old age.
I can't drink the way I used to drink
physically,
at all.
I am on my deathbed.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not, I have nothing against it, but I am on the verge.
Yes.
I'm like, I cannot.
On the verge is right. I did an episode about this. I was just like, I think I want to tap into like my sobriety journey. Just like willingly, because I love wine.
I do too. I love wine.
But oh my God.
Sick.
And it sets you back. Like when I was really in my fitness like routine, I'm not gonna lie, I was single, so I was like partying a little bit more. Of course. But I was still, I think I was like up and working out and doing my thing because I was like, girl, you gotta stay cute.
Yeah.
You're single. Now,
and like you need to be out and about. How are you going to meet someone?
Right, exactly. But it does a glass of wine will set me back 2 hours in the morning.
Oh,
at least.
I thought you were going to say 2 days. Yeah.
Well, no, 2 glasses of wine. I'm 3 days out.
I'm serious.
You're not going to see me.
At my big age, like I think a few weeks ago, I was at like a brand event and they were passing around like this really cute spicy margarita. And that is like my language. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my gosh, like I'll have a few sips. When I tell you the next day, I'm like, I'm going to check in willingly to the hospital.
Yes. To a rehab center.
No,
but it's also the alcohol matters. Like the liquor choice matters. Whereas like when I was younger, if they were like, oh, is house tequila okay? I'd be like, yeah. Totally fine. Now I'm like, no. I need to know. Is it 100% agave?
Yeah.
Sourced from Mexico?
100%.
Did the farmer bring it here himself? Did he make the cocktail? Because I can't trust anything anymore. But I can't do natural wine. I'm sorry.
Really? I haven't tried it yet.
I'm not. There's nothing about me that needs natural. I need natural. I need the best. I
No,
need
I
it to be
agree.
delicious and tasty.
Ugh,
So I feel like that. Yeah.
yeah, I'm too
Well,
old.
I also will say like the more I'm working out, the more water I drink
Mm-hmm.
because you just naturally like gravitate towards it, I
Yeah.
think. But when I'm not working out as much, like on the days when I don't work out, my water intake is like, girl, if I get through 2 Stanleys, I'm
Really?
lucky.
Add some fun things to it. I change it up a lot. So I use the element sticks, the
Mm.
electrolytes. Those
Mhm.
taste great to me, but like they are kind of salty. Some people might not like that. But you could also like I'll do like tons of lemon with like chia seeds. I don't know, make it
Mm.
fun. Squeeze or sometimes I even like, you know how you can buy like a green juice from the store?
Yeah.
Like I'll pour green juice in there, mix it with some juice. Like it does not have to be so strict.
Wow.
Getting the water is the point. So like if you add a little something to it, who cares? I do that all the time.
But you see, Raven, this is what getting up earlier can do for you. Because if I got up earlier, maybe I would have time to prepare my water.
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's
over here
true.
scrambling for 3 drops of water out of a canteen in the middle of the desert because I don't wake up in a decent amount of time.
No, I feel you.
Okay. Lastly, consistency and being disciplined and doing the same thing every day. I think that there's a misconception that if you work out on a regular basis, you have to do the same kind of workouts every day. How do you
Mm-mm.
like diversify your fitness routine?
Yeah. Being an instructor, I think it's so important to be taking different classes,
Mm-hmm.
trying new things. And I've always been that way. And for me, like I said, it holds me more accountable when I have somewhere to be, when there's someone telling me what to do in my face. I'm not just like at the gym, like la di da di da.
Yeah.
That doesn't work for me either.
Yeah.
I want to turn my brain off too, you know?
Yes.
So I diversify all the time. You'll see me in Zumba with the 80-year-olds.
I love that.
And period. Like I love it. I'll go to like a step class and
Yeah.
then I'll like go to a spin class or I change it up all the time. I think especially now in the age of social media, we feel like there's so many rules. You got to drink this amount of water. You got to do 10,000 steps. You got to like there are no rules.
Yeah.
There are no rules. You can do whatever workout makes your heart happy. You can make whatever kind of flavored water works for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It doesn't have to be as strict. It can still be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I take the craziest classes. Like not even because I'm like, this is gonna get me so snatched. I'm like, otherwise I'm not gonna get a workout in. Otherwise I know I'm gonna go to the gym and waste my time, or I'm just not gonna do it. So do something that's accessible to you. It might be something on YouTube. You're bored, YouTube someone else. Do something different. There's like in 2025, there's so many things at your fingertips. It does not have to be this one way that you see the same clone of the same girl doing on TikTok.
Yes.
Like it can be a lot more fun than that.
Yeah. That's a good point. Is there any like particular body part that you love targeting the most? Like for me, it's obliques.
Ooh, obliques.
I love an oblique exercise.
A solid core oblique exercise is so hard though.
It is, but the thing about obliques is like I feel like it's the thing that I can see working. Like I can see when the waist is snatched, you know?
Yeah.
I can tell. Like I'm a visual person. I need to be able to see that this pain and suffering is worth it.
Yes. For me, I love lower body. Like I don't know what it for me, I'm like, I do one lower body and I'm like, it's giving BBL allegations. Okay. But then I'll like do an arm workout and I'm like, okay, like I literally am a chicken noodle.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see the arm. I mean, I see the arms like at the end, like I see the results. But if I get a good pump on that butt.
No, thank you. Thank you.
You can't tell me that I wasn't in a DR on the table.
You can't tell me I didn't come back in that chair, okay?
Sitting on my knees on the plane.
In the car like this on my knees with my hands on the
Exactly.
I'm sorry. No, but yeah, for me, I love it. And like for me doing arms, like I can never increase the weight. It's not like, oh, well, today I'm doing 20. Like there's never gonna be a time or a place that I'm ever gonna be able to pick that up.
Yeah.
Like, it's just It is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like just more boring to me.
It is.
But yeah, but that's why I love Pilates. You can target so many different things. It's very similar to solid core.
Yeah.
It's just fun, you know?
Yeah. Well, if people want to find Pilates Body Raven, where can they find you and where can they find the workouts?
Ooh, good question. So I'm Pilates Body Raven on YouTube, Instagram, PilatesBodyRaven.com. And then on TikTok, Pilates Body Raven. And then we're also on Instagram, Pilates Body Hotties, which is my community page. And it's really where I post like the meatiest Pilates stuff. And it's just such a welcoming community. We've really grown over the past year. And if you want to find an accountability buddy, a new friend, like this is really, it's a beautiful, beautiful place.
Yeah.
So
I love the community aspect of things because I think before I got into fitness, I thought like workout girls, like gym girls were like one person and I was a completely different person. And I felt like I would be intimidated. There's a lot of like intimidation when it comes to going to a new gym or a new workout class. And I get that. But I had also only done like solo training, solo workout, like that kind of thing. Once I started working out with my trainer who had a community of other women who were working out, like having those accountability partners, having those people cheering you on, you post your results and they're like, you know, hyping you up, it makes such a difference.
It does. It makes such a difference. Like there's a girl in my community now, shout out Asia. She's a mom. She works from home, like, and I just see her killing it all the time. Like this girl is 9 months pregnant right now. She's like 20K steps, period. And I'm like, if Asia can do it, I'm getting up. And it's funny because like I'll repost her and so many people will be like, she's inspired me so much to like get back into it. Like, and I see how they're connecting, or I'll see them meet up in other places and go hang out and they'll send me a picture. And I'm like, that's what it's about. Like, it's not about just this one person in this one workout, but really how are we all staying connected and being well together? And it's just so much more, especially like as women, we really need it.
We really need it, especially right now. Shout out to you, Asia girl. I need to get 2K steps in.
No, literally.
Today. So hopefully 20, I can get there by the end of the week. Oh my God. Raven, thank you so much for coming.
This was so fun.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.